Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all across the internet land. This is the Dallas Songwriter Association monthly open mic where we do all original songs. We have a fine lineup tonight of about, more than half a dozen players, I believe we've got. And we are a organization that any songwriter should join because you get feedback with your songs. You get to hear meetings where we have good speakers from which you can learn a lot of good stuff. But tonight we are here to play music, and as host, I get to start first, and therefore, let's see, I think I'm going to do this particular tune right here. And I'm playing on my little baby guitar again through an amp, and had so much fun doing this last week, and I might even turn on the wah-wah later. Wah-wah sound. Anyway, this is my song, No Time for That. Gonna take some time out for myself. Put all my worries up on the shelf. 'Cause trouble's been trying to set me back. Ain't got no time for any of that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little walk out in the fields. When I feel the breeze on my skin, it'll get me healed. Gonna make all my troubles scurry and scat. Damn straight taking my life back. I'm not gonna be somebody's doormat. Ain't got no time for any of that. Oh, can't you see? That ain't me. Just not where I'm at. Gonna listen from now on to my heart. Put back everything that's fallen apart. 'Cause I got caught up around some sewer rats. Only wanna make you fall flat. They're just too many folks that wear tinfoil hats. Life's too short, any of that. Can't you see? That ain't for me. Just no time for that. Well, I can already feel it in the air. It's like springtime every day of the year. Well, I'm gonna make all my troubles scurry and scat. Damn straight taking my life back. I got caught up with some sewer rats. Folks wearing tinfoil hats. But I'm not gonna be somebody's doormat. Ain't got no time for any of that. Can't you see? That ain't for me. Just no time for that. Just no time for that. There's just no time for that. All right. Audience goes wild. Virtual audience. That was fun. So, my magic list here of people who signed on. Harry says he's not going to play. He's with us here. He may contribute, at least contribute the applause. But Mr. Bill Martin would be next. The one and only, the famous
All right.
Bill Martin.
Okay, that means it's me.
Yes. Take it away.
Three older men and I went riding with intent to kill. The West was still untamed as yet, and there was blood to spill. They chose their victims carefully, those that deserved to die. Three came to make the women hurt, I came to make them cry. Three whole years we rode the desert, seeking what we could find. Fighting tricks the heat can play upon the weary mind. Then one day we pulled into a God-forsaken town. By the trough she stood, and there my memory reeled around. Faintly though familiar was she, God, was she the one? I looked into her dark brown eyes and realized what I'd done. Suddenly my blood turned at the corner of my eye, revealed a gunman standing there with time for me to die. I could have been a dead man after all I'd done, why not? I don't remember clearly, all I know is no one shot. Later on they took me in and bandaged all my fears. They told me that they'd prayed for me in spite of bitter tears. They said they'd always known someday our paths would cross again. I never knew such love before, especially from them. Sunday morning never was another day for me, but something different happened there. Forgiveness set me free. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. After that, my life was never quite the same again. I understood the blood atonement and the price for sin. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They'd led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They'd led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross.
That was the wonderful Bill Martin. And next up is the one and only, the inimitable, is that how you say it? Ace Pounder.
Inimitable. I like that word. I think that'd be a fun one to get in a song, to come up with something with inimitable works. Yes.
What would rhyme with that?
I'll have to think about that. I did use inalienable, actually, in a song, but I didn't have to rhyme it with anything. So I declare inalienable love. And it just that multi-syllabic thing is just, I don't know, gets me going. What can I say?
Does that have anything to do with UFOs?
Oh, no doubt.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
You know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it came from a planet, Planar 4, and came to Earth. Well, this is a song, speaking about bringing us down to Earth. This is a song about us. And I got the banjo out to do it today. So those of you at home, just sing along. We welcome to our party. We hope to make you smile. At least forget your problems for a while. You needn't leave your laptop or even leave the room for the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With a pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Well, what a cast of characters we have for you online. Pretty soon we'll have you feeling fine. With wit and Texas wisdom, we'll banish doom and gloom at the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With a pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. On Zoom, we'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So grab the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. So listen to the voice and to the beverage of your choice to the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom.
That was pretty good.
Thank you, sir.
Pretty good.
A pretty darn good Opry.
Pretty darn good, yeah.
Yeah. And here's another guy who's pretty darn good. This Mr. Keith Dodson.
All right.
Right.
Well, she walks into the room and her presence just fills the air. All the men folk quit their talking and they just turn around and stare. And it's really hard to tell if she's flattered or just enduring. Her belief is that it seems like a curse. She's born so alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. She feels as if she's wrapped in chains. The lady's not superficial, she's also got brain. There's There's no stimulating conversation, just remarks about her looks. Her appearance at the forefront, not the wisdom she's learned from books. But their focus on her appearance is utterly obscuring that she really doesn't care that they find her so alluring. Well, she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane, with or without any makeup. She can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled, she feels as if she's wrapped in chains. She's really not superficial, she's also got brains. Maybe someday she'll meet someone who looks beyond her visage. She may quote Emerson and Keats and present a more scholarly image. He'll be eager to know her opinion on things enduring. And it's not so important to him that she's utterly alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane, with or without any makeup. She can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled, she feels as if she's wrapped in chains. The lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. No, the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's see. By my careful calculation, it is now time for Jenny. Here she is. What you got for us tonight?
You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see, no doubt. You can't be mine if you're not by my side. I'll tell you for sure, it is not what I hide. You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see, no doubt. You say you never left, but you weren't here that much. I want a constant man by my side. I've got to feel his loving touch. You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see, no doubt. If you start to get dark and it don't feel too right, mother something, I'm leaving. I don't want it here tonight. You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see, no doubt.
Yes. Very good. That was a quick one. Not too long. Anyway, now from Mr. Steven Slater. So I see a guitar in your hand.
Yeah, so I figure I'll go ahead and go for it.
Yeah, you should.
Why not? It's just the six of us together, right?
Yeah, and the thousands watching.
Oh, don't tell me about that part. We'll see how I don't know how the audio goes. I'm not plugged in or anything, but we'll give it a shot.
Do you have original sound turned on?
What's that? Original sound? Where's that? I guess I don't.
It depends on what platform
are you
you
on a
I don't know.
PC
Strum your
or
guitar. What does it sound like?
Yeah, it's not on. Are you on a PC, a Mac?
Yeah, I'm on a PC.
Okay. Go to the lower left-hand corner of your Zoom screen where it says mute, and you'll notice
Right.
there's an up arrow right next to the
Right.
mute. Click that. Click the up arrow, and then go to audio settings.
Okay.
Select audio on the left-hand side. If you come down below audio profile,
Original
it says
sound.
original sound for musicians.
Right.
Click that, make sure it's checked, and then also check echo cancellation below that.
Got it.
Okay, close that window. Now you should notice on the upper left-hand corner of your Zoom screen, there should be an option to turn on original sound for musicians. It'll say original sound for musicians off.
Right.
Okay, click that.
Okay.
And when it says on, we should hear your guitar. Yeah, that's better.
Thank you. Well, let's give it a shot then. Forgive the lack of audio. This song I hadn't really planned on performing it, but I got inspired by y'all. A lot of people write love songs. They write love songs about the beginning of a relationship. So for equal time, I prepared this love song about more or less the end of a relationship. I tell you that I love you, 'cause it's easier than saying what I feel. You tell me I'm the only one in a voice so sweet I almost think it's real. Neither one of us wants to say what's really in our heart. When we lie together to keep from falling apart. Another night of working late, I call you on the telephone. You're comforting a friend who's feeling blue, don't know when you'll be home. From basic deceptions, we've practiced our skills to an art. When we lie together to keep from falling apart. You lie to me 'cause you're afraid of being alone. I lie to you 'cause I don't want to leave our home. We lie to ourselves rather than remember that the lies we tell each other are all that's keeping us together. I'm lying with a stranger in my bed who I've known for years. I'm keeping all these secrets in my head and you're holding yours. We're so practiced at deception, it's more skill than an art. When we lie together to keep from falling apart. Long ago when we were young, the truth was so easy to say. But through the years it seems that our love has faded away. I'm too old and you're too tired to try for a brand new start. Let's lie together to keep from falling apart. So lie with me gently in our bed. I'll lie with you where we can pretend. You lie to me, this'll never end. I'll lie with you and believe every word you said. So let's lie together for a while. We don't have to say a word. That was the abridged version. So, thank you.
It was a great version.
Very good. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, that's real good. And you're selecting original sound that went smoother than it ever has with anybody else. I think that
Good. Thanks.
instructed it.
The Zoom thinks guitar music is background noise, so it
Exactly.
cancels it out unless you enable the musician's original sound.
Yeah, and they've got it working so well. If original sound is not on, it'll all but completely mute the guitar out. But it's pretty weird sounding. But anyway, yeah, you got it. It was good.
Great, thanks.
So I guess that we're back around to me, and I've got this little Mustang LT25 amp. It's just, I don't know, I would show you. I can't pick it up, the cable in long enough. Anyway, it's a small little modeling amp, so I've been enjoying just kind of going through the many different sounds it has on it. So I got it on country picking, and I thought that might work on this song. So let's try this out. I'm going to play it a little differently than I normally do. This is my song, Bitten. Some days everything goes my way. Sometimes the bumps, they'll trip me up. Well, life, it ain't always downhill, but still I want to get my fill every morning when the sun comes up again. Yeah, I've been lost, I've been bitten, I've been nervous as a kitten. Traveled around the world and met all kinds of girls, and just when it seemed like it's all been written, once again I'm completely smitten. Now I'm coming home to you. Well, I've never seen such a smile as I traveled all these miles from the Rockies on out to the coast. Well, now folks, they think I'm joking. They ask me, what have you been smoking? But it don't matter when you know what matters most. Yeah, I've been lost, I've been bitten, been nervous as a kitten, traveled around the world and met all kinds of girls. Yeah, and I've had no clue, but I got hit on. This time I'm completely smitten. Now I'm coming home to you. So I keep on moving down the road, and I listen to the stories told by friends or strangers with no name. Well, some got funny things they're thinking, and then it's my turn to wonder what they've been drinking, but in the end we really are all just the same. Well, I've been lost, I've been bitten, been nervous as a kitten, traveled around the world and met all kinds of girls, and just when it seems like it's all been written, once again I'm completely smitten. Now I'm coming home to you. Yeah, coming home to you. Yeah, I'm coming home to you. That was supposed to sound kind of like country Fender Telecaster through an old Fender Vibro Champ amp or something, or double reverb. Anyway, so that brings us back around to Mr. Bill Martin.
So is that a box that you're using or something, or
No, it's a. Excuse me. It's a.
setting on the guitar?
It's a setting on the guitar amp. It's a Fender Mustang LT25 amp. It's about that big, not real big, and it's got like 30. I can't remember. I don't know. I think it's 30 or 40 built-in sounds. Everything from heavy metal to country picking to. There's a reverse echo one I may try to use in a few minutes.
Wow.
It's got everything. It's a lot of fun to play around with. And it's got the wah-wah, which I used last week. I may reprise that this week. It's just kind of fun. But anyway, it's kind of something to do, something to play with. Kind of gives me a little inspiration on songs I've been playing over and over already. So
Cool.
I guess
Sounded
your
good
time's
to
up,
me.
Bill. So we're on to no, I'm kidding. Just kidding. You ready, Bill?
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say I talked too long and we have to skip you now. No, I'm kidding, Mr. Bill Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
can you all hear me okay?
You could be
So-
a little bit louder, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
gonna
what
say.
I'm thinking too.
Just turn it up just a little bit
I know
overall.
I've got my volume up full here, here, and here. So the problem is my mic isn't close enough. This will make a difference. This is the difference between success and failure.
Better.
Yeah, that sounds much
Is it-
better.
Is it enough to get by? Is it?
Yes, it is, I think.
Okay.
We'll know when you start.
Okay. I had often wondered what would it be like if she were there to hear me play. I had often wondered what it would be like if she to be there every day. Oh, I wondered just how would it be? Yes, I wondered how could she love me? But she did, and I loved her. She was soft and quiet, unlike the cold winter nights when I walked home alone. What a thing of beauty, how could she love me in spite of all that she had known? Oh, I wondered just how would it be? Yes, I wondered how could she love me? But she did, and I loved her. her soul could ease my mind. How then, how could I leave my lady behind me now? Ba-da-ba-da-la-la-la, ba-da-la-ba-da-ba, ba-da-la-ba-da-la-ba-da-ba-da-la-la-la, ba-da-la-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-la-la-la. Someday I'll find a girl much like you, like you, like you.
All right, very good.
All right. Good one. What's that called?
Song for Janelle.
Oh, sweet.
So, Barb, are you ready to play?
I am.
All
Hello,
right.
everybody. I'm cleaned up a little bit now.
All right, she's cleaned up and ready to present herself. Barbie McMillen.
I'm going to do the love song from musical Give Me a Break.
Ooh. Before you start, Barbie, I think is your original sound?
It's not. Thank you, Bill, for telling me that. Probably couldn't hear a thing. Can I believe my ears if what you're saying is true? I have spent all these years looking for you. You say you're lonely. Any companion will do.
always like that song. That's a good one.
You.
So that brings us around to the man,
Wow.
Ace Pounder.
That is a beautiful song, and I was enjoying playing along. This, I just got this guitar fixed, and I really like it. I just love the sound of it, and so I was thinking of it as kind of a blues guitar, and I was thinking about paging through some of the blues songs that I've written so I could do some tonight. And I came across this one, which I found extraordinarily ironic in the sense that it was about the polar vortex. And of course, we've just survived the summer. So anyway, this is, I guess, cool thoughts are in order here. What can I say? But this is, well, you all lived through it, so you know. A vortex of pain tore through Texas, entombing our families inside. Under a shroud of cold ice and snow, neighbors shivered and died. Texas is crying. Texas is crying. And finally, when the freezing was over, then water pipes burst from the strain. Some Texans lost all their belongings in cold waves of inside rain. Texas is crying. Texas is crying. I don't know what's the culprit, the state, the climate, or fate, but something deserves our attention, and we better start before it's too late. There will be no hiding from nature. We're in for more ice and more rain. Then the heat surely will follow with another chorus of pain. Texas is crying. Texas is crying. Texas is crying. Texas is crying. Tough crying. Thank you.
Very cool. Makes me think of Texas flood, or it's flooding down in Texas. Or the song of the Stevie Ray. In that tradition. Anyway, but very original too. Anyway, we're back around to Mr. Dodson, Keith Dodson.
All right. Well, this is a song about a former next door neighbor of mine. House of ours going on 30 years. The kids are grown and they're on their own. They've got their own careers. It didn't take long to realize we just don't need a house this size. Now we're saying our goodbyes. We're downsizing. Downsizing, downsizing, we don't need this big old house anymore. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one with just one single floor. Just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing. Just 3 bedrooms, maybe 4 for when the grandkids stay. A great big yard with lots of room for them to run and jump and play. A media room for a movie night. A pool and a spa would be alright. An outdoor kitchen, hey, dynamite. We're downsizing. Downsizing, downsizing. We don't need this big old house no more. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one with just one single floor. Just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing. With the sauna in the greenhouse and the sewing room and a workshop with tools from Sears. It's grown to 4,010 square feet and a mortgage that will last for 50 years. Well, downsizing, downsizing, we don't need this big old house no more. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one with just one single floor. Just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing, just what we need and nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing.
I need to downsize from all the stuff I got.
Now just be careful, you'll go from 2,000 square feet to 3,600 square feet like my neighbor.
All right. Well, on that note, we are back around to Jenny. Is Jenny still, or is she not with us? Did we lose? Oh, no, there she is, of course. All right. All
I
right.
am rising. You ready? Can
Yeah.
you hear me? Okay. I am rising up out of ashes once again. Look around and wonder, have no need for amends. All I've ever done is fight for someone else. I fight for love, and I don't fight for myself. When our world blew up, I knew we'd seen the end. He never tried to call in the arms of his new friend. All I've ever done is fight for someone else. I fight for love, and I lose sight of myself. Had a lover once, I could call him my friend. We sat on purple clouds and picked roses in the end. All I've ever done is fight for someone else. I fight for love, and I lose against myself. Will I ever light up eyes with songs from my days? I can stand alone now, but I'll never get his ways. All I've ever done is fight for someone else. I'll take your love, but I will keep myself. I'll take your love, but I will keep myself.
Keep on fighting. All right, very good. Okay, Stephen. Is Stephen, there you are. You have got another one for us?
Sure. I'll have to do this one a cappella for 2 reasons, maybe just one reason. I'll do this one a cappella because I don't really know how to do accompaniment on the guitar for this song yet. Because partly I'm just not sure what key this song is in. I try to poke around on my guitar strings and I think maybe it's an A, or maybe it's a B flat, or maybe it's a C and I'm just singing it off key. So maybe y'all can help out with that and let me know if you can identify like what chords this song would go with. And a quick background about this song, I was on a trip recently with a bunch of friends, and it was out of the country, and everyone was making memories, as they say, which got me to thinking about memories and memory loss, and forgetting things that you want to remember, and vice versa, which is sort of the background story behind the song. Well, I can't remember why I keep trying to forget you. These memories won't die, and soon I know I'll let you back in my heart again, like a long lost friend. I keep thinking about the way your hair flowed like the wind when we walked along that trail on the outskirts of Big Bend. That's another memory I forgot not to remember. Yeah, that's another memory I forgot not to remember. That night we danced beneath the stars. That night we spent beneath the stars, dancing in their light. Then we kept each other warm on that cold October night. That's another memory I forgot not to remember. Yeah, that's another memory I forgot not to remember. Well, I can't remember names and faces or details about the places I've been before, but all the time you spent with me is etched upon my memory forevermore. And driving back to Dallas, you were sleeping in my car, and you turned to me and smiled when I said it won't be far. That's another memory I forgot not to remember. Yeah, that's another memory I forgot not to remember. Then you were heading for the airport, and you kissed me one last time. You said, I'll see you soon, but we knew it was goodbye. That's the last memory I forgot not to remember. Yeah, that's another memory. It's gonna stay with me forever. Well, I can't remember why I keep trying to forget you. These memories won't die, and soon I know I'll let you back in my heart again, like a long lost friend, like a long lost friend, like a long lost friend. And there'd be some nice, guitar notes to take it out, but that's what I have.
I would think about you're in the key of F.
F.
Wow, I was thinking A.
And the first two lines go basically from F to D minor. Da 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 da. So F to D minor to B flat and C.
I do B. I'll have to work on B flat offline.
Okay, that's
Start
fine.
with it.
Wow, that's
I'm
weird.
playing it with I'm playing it actually at the capo at 5, and using C, A minor, F, and G. Da 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 da. Something like that.
I'll try that.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you, Keith.
I was hearing it in key of A.
Well, let's hear
That's kind of when I was kind of trying to pick it. I thought I was hitting an A note.
Alexa, turn off fan.
And if I were you, I'd sneak in a B minor somewhere because it would be something unexpected, but it would still fit somewhere.
When I was playing around with it, I was thinking I was hitting an A note when I was trying to pick out the notes, but I need to figure out how to do a B minor, and I'll try to incorporate that as well.
Well, if you put your capo on the second fret, you could play it, you could figure it in G and go to an A minor. If you're on the second fret, that A minor fingering on the second fret would give you a B minor.
An A on the second fret?
If you're on the second fret and you play a G chord, that would be an A. And then, so you don't have to learn how to play a B minor. You'll play an A minor because you're on the 2nd fret, which would be a B minor.
I hear it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I imagine we just about as clear as mud, but we're trying to help.
No, it's very helpful. I'm going to play around with that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's amazing how we came up with keys so far apart.
Yeah, well, he started out in what sounded like C sharp, and then he kind of wound up in A. To me, the end of the song felt like it sounded like an A, but it didn't sound like an A at all in the beginning. So you might have been right. And I don't know. We could listen to it back when we hear it later on and see what we come up with.
Well, just I had my capo at 5 for that last song, so when I played a C, it seemed to work out okay. And I went to A minor, so da 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 da. Something like that.
All right.
There's 2 possibilities for you there.
So it's either
So I would trust Bill's more than I'd trust mine.
But if you use both of us, you might have something real interesting, you know? Who knows? You might have an A section in F and a B section in A. Who knows? But I don't know. You'd have to move your capo around too, though, because Keith's on 4, right?
5.
5. Okay.
And you're saying 2.
I'm saying 2, yeah. So
I
never
think
mind.
it's time for the key of Allen.
Yeah, let's move along, guys. Sorry, my fault.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Is my
Appreciate it.
time up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to try my song, I Can't Breathe. I've been playing around with this reverse echo sound, which is kind of cool, but I think it's a little overbearing to do the whole song with it, so I'm going to be switching back and forth to a more simpler tremolo sound. However, actually, I got thinking, I think I've got a foot switch that I could probably just do that, but I'm going to reach over and grab a knob, so this may or may not be very seamless how this works, but I don't know. It's a kind of interesting sound. So anyway, let's try it. I can't breathe anymore. The air is thick with shame, choked on dust and gasoline. Well, I can't breathe, I can't talk, I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. Sword falls from a jagged cloud. And I can't dream anymore. There's just too much noise. The crowd presses at my gate. Well, I can't sleep, I can't cry, I can't close my eyes. I've been made a fool. The princess is on the move. Oops. Well, my mind is an endless maze of gridlock, griddle and haze. Now everything turns to gray. I grasp, but it all slips away. But if I could escape from all of this for just one moment of bliss, but I can't sleep anymore. A dog barks, the blackbirds scatter. I'm in a crossfire where nothing matters. And you don't call, you don't write, you don't knock on my door at night anymore. And I can't sleep, I can't dream, I can't eat, I can't breathe anymore. All I can do is wait for this fever to break. Until then, I can't breathe anymore. I can't breathe. Well, that's it. Playing around with it. Anyway,
I like that. I think that's a good idea.
thank you. Yeah, it needs work on the execution, but yeah, it's got an interesting sound. Yeah.
Talking about maybe just using it on the chorus, maybe, or
Yeah, or somewhere in there,
The
but
A
it
part of
does
the
kind of
song.
fit the weird mood of the song. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but if you try to sing over it, it's kind of gets muddy, I think. But used properly, or sparingly, it does sound pretty cool, I think. Speaking of using sparingly, no, I don't know. I don't know what kind of. I don't know what kind of introduction that was supposed to be. Anyway, Bill Martin.
Yeah, that's Alan's way of saying, don't say anything more about Stephen's song. But I'm going to say one thing. If you use my idea and your keyboard on the second fret, if you finger a G and a C and a D, you may or may not need that A minor, but I know you're going to need your C as your keyboard on your second fret. But anyway,
Okay,
all I
no,
need
that's
to say.
fine.
Summertime was hot and muggy. Summertime was overdrawn. Summertime gave way to fall. Then summertime is gone. Then the summertime is gone. Heart is gone. Winter seasons in my life are wasted times I've wandered through. Feels like Thank you.
That's always one of my faves.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so we're back around to Miss Barber.
C'est moi. I'm going to struggle through this song again. I need to be playing it a lot. Song that I wrote with Mark Huey. And called Can You Hear Me Now? Can you hear me now? My cell went out somewhere south.
Hey, Barb, your keyboard's way too loud.
Really?
Yeah.
All righty. Is that better?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? My cell went out somewhere south of Albuquerque, and the line went dead with words unsaid. Our connections no longer working. Sorry you never heard me, baby. You never learned how. But now that you don't see me, can you hear me now? From Sandia Peak, all words seem weak, but I speak the truest ones I know. What's my clearest voice to my best bad choice? Now it's time that I have to go. Don't know where I'm going, but I know now where I've been. Sometimes life is just knowing where you're not going again. Sorry you never heard me, baby. You never learned how. But now that you don't see me, can you hear me now? Now I've crossed the gap and tossed the map across the stack of old regrets, and they burn real clear in my rearview mirror. Say goodbye for me, Lafayette. Sorry you never heard me, baby. You never learned how.
remember that one. Is that new?
I just have forgotten to play it for a long time, so.
You should remember.
I
Yeah.
know. I
I like
played
that
it
little
last
riff
week,
in
though.
there.
Alan, you weren't there here last week, but you guys, I'm struggling. I've got this mouse running around under my feet, and I'm freaking out.
Have you seen that video freaking out over a squirrel in his home office?
No, I don't. I haven't.
Pretty
But
bizarre.
that's probably what I'm doing
He
right
starts
now.
screaming like a girl.
I would scream like I'm gonna scream.
There's the Mississippi squirrel revival.
It ran out from underneath the furniture, and I stomped my feet, and it ran back. And then Anna Bean's over here looking around, so I don't know. I'm
He
just
wants to
freaking
be your
out.
little friend.
He's been here too long. I got to get rid of him.
Get
I
a
had-
cat.
I had a pet mouse in my office years ago in New York. He just could come. I used to work late, you know, and he'd come out and hang out with me, and you know.
This one's chewing on plastic and bones, getting Anna Bean's bones and dragging them behind the piano. I don't know, you know.
That's his job.
It's,
But I do
All
see
right.
how it could be distracting trying to play music.
I don't know. No, you know. I think she should do compositions about, like the way you did about the owl. I think she should do a composition about the mouse.
Yeah.
There's a mouse in my house.
house.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do something silly too. This is like I was looking for some old songs. I was looking for blues, and I came across this one that I haven't played for probably since I wrote it during COVID. But this was I wrote early in COVID, which is funny because you can read my notes. And the second verse is, well, on the 55th day of physical isolation, and I wrote in pen 255th day of physical isolation. But you know, I was more hopeful in the beginning of this. But so I'm just going to do it just to amuse you. It's kind of silly. It's just I think it's something everybody felt, you know. I want to hug somebody. I ain't lying. I want to hug somebody. There's no denying. I want to hug somebody so bad. That's why I play the blues. You know, at first I didn't worry that I couldn't see anyone, that I would just sit around and play guitar, and that would be sufficient fun, but I was wrong. I lost something I didn't think would mean so much to lose. It turns out that I need human connection, and that's why I play the blues. Well, on the 55th of physical isolation. I started running out of gas. I even tried Zoom a few times just to stay in touch with pals. They were okay. We talked in Hollywood squares on TV screens across a cyber wall. But I missed the physical interaction. I guess I'm just a mammal after all. It's just a little silliness.
We all need a little human touch. I think Bruce Springsteen said that. Anyway,
What did ZZ Top that sang about Tush?
well, spelled a little differently. Anyway, yes, it's Keith's turn. Mr. Keith.
All right. This is from the 19th chapter of Luke. Well, I counted up the morning's take, put the scroll back on the shelf. I was doing good for Rome that day and very good for myself. But all throughout the marketplace there was a buzz of jubilee about a stranger in the town that came from Galilee. I asked someone, who is this man and what does he do? He said, taxman, you just go on home, this don't concern you. They say he is a prophet sent to bring us all relief. It's nothing for collaborators, especially a thief. Well, a feeling came on strong in me, I just had to know. I searched until I saw the crowd gathered there in Jericho. Too short for seeing anything, I climbed up in a tree. And when I finally saw the man, he was staring straight at me. Zacchaeus, he shouted, come down now, I'm dining with you today. Gather your friends and take me to where you live. I'll tell you of my kingdom and I'll tell you of my way, and how all of your sins I will forgive. Now the crowd began to mutter about the words that they just heard. Hanging around with sinners and tax collectors is absurd. I told him after dinner, half my all I'll give the poor, and to all those I've cheated, I'll return them times 4. Salvation comes into your house this day, he said to me. For you too are a son of Abraham, it's plain to see. For the Son of Man came to this world to seek and save the lost. Later on at Calvary he died to pay the cost. Yeah, later on at Calvary he died to pay the cost.
He was a wee little man, wasn't he?
He was a wee little man.
Yeah.
A wee little man, you say.
Wee. Okie dokie. So, that brings us back around to Miss Jenny Caroline. There she is.
I'll take one beer, nice and tall. Matter of fact, bro, make that two. I think I'm moving too fast. Another extra large draft will do. There's something about you, why I drag myself here. It's not what most could do. I'm starting to see that the scar in me is stretching at the seams by the broken shards of you. There's some things time can heal, and other things that won't unbreak. The way I pick my friends is by the steady who can take a shake. But when I see how affected you can be and cover it up real well, all I can do is undo my glue and let you know it's been swell. I'm starting to see that the scar in me is stretching at the seams by the broken shards of you. I'm not the kind that lives in bars, but on occasion, when I do, I want to take all the good vibes in. I want to find how to unfeel you. The thing that I need is a soul that's steady. Folks on the edge will never do. I just need a friend who can keep things light while I detach from all that is you. Because I'm starting to see that the scar in me is stretching at the seams by the broken shards of you. The broken shards of you.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. Steven, you got another one for us?
I'm going to defer to Alan, to you.
No. Oh, okay.
Thank you, though.
I
Thank
am
you all.
next.
Thank you all for the support and for the feedback earlier as well.
Let's see. Let me get my tablet ready to go here. Oops. And I did this last week, the Owl song with special effects, but it's probably a little loud. But when I listened to the playback, I didn't think y'all could hear the wah wah as well as I was hearing it in the room here. So I've kind of put the mic a little.
Good to me.
I put the mic in the little closer and the amp a little bit closer together. But I'm also going to. I plugged in the foot switch, which is going to allow me to switch back and forth between fuzzy blues and touch wah. So we'll see what happens here. So let's get her going, I guess. Well, I'm getting hungry, I got my needs. Time to find something on which to feed. You won't see me coming, 'cause I blend into the trees. Well, I work my best when nighttime falls, when I make my move. Won't hear me at all, 'cause I'm like a stealth fighter with a screechy call. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Watch out when you see me scowl. 'Cause tonight, come on, going on the prowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl. Well, you might say I'm full of malice, 'cause after all, I got some very sharp talons, which my prey will meet with my challenge. can't escape me night or day. I see you here and hear you from miles away. You know I'm coming, you better start to pray. 'Cause I'm a mean, oh wow. Yeah, watch out if you see me scowl. 'Cause tonight I'm going on the prowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old wow. Yeah, now some say I'm the farmer's friend, 'cause I catch me some barnyard vermin. Others put statues of me out to ward off pests. Yeah, now some call me wise, some call me an omen, some call me a bully, a flying shaman. Else simply, you can call me out. 'Cause I'm a mean, oh wow. Watch out if you see me scowl. 'Cause tonight I'm going on the prowl. 'Cause I'm a mean old owl, and you can call me out. That was for something completely different. So, here's Bill Martin.
Since you've been gone, I've been missing you so. I can't go on, nowhere to go. I can't be strong, can't be alone. I've been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Bop, 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 bida. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Bop, 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 bida. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Curled up in bed in the afternoon, covers over my head, gotta get up soon. I can't be strong, can't even answer my phone. Been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Bop, 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 bida. Why don't you the best one a man could ever find. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Thank you.
Very nice. I have to ask, behind you to your right, is that an IV bag?
No, it's a season's greetings. I guess it's a card.
Oh,
It does
okay.
look like that, doesn't it? It just.
It kind of
I
does.
guess I need to get rid of this because it's not. It doesn't add to the sound, and I only use it for that one song. But wow, you're
Oh,
right.
that's kind of cool. No, it's just this kind of looks. I found myself wondering what that is back there.
IV bag. No, I'm done now.
Okay, it's Barbie's turn.
All right, I don't know this. I was gonna do another song, and then that song made me think of this song, so I'm doing this song now. Here's another song that's in the music. Will give me a break. We've been hanging on, ooh, much too long, and I think it's time that I was strong. You know it's too late to laugh about it, too late to cry. There's no need to shout about it. I don't even care why. I don't even care why. You can leave this dream I've been carrying round, so I can get my feet back on the ground. You know it's too late to laugh about it, too late to cry. There's no need to shout about it. I don't even care why. I don't even care why. Little 50s feel. When we say goodbye, there will be no tears. Still, I wonder why we wasted all of these years. You know it's too late to laugh about it, too late to cry. There's no need to shout about it. I don't even care why. I don't even care why. I don't even care why. Thank you.
I love that backbeat.
Yeah. Good one.
There
Well.
I am.
There he is. The guy with the logarithm on the t-shirt.
It says, Suzanne got this for me because it's pretty much perfectly me. It's logarithm and blues.
I get it.
Since being both a math guy and a music guy, it seemed appropriate. See, my wife does know me, despite what everybody says.
So what's the first derivative of B flat?
Be natural, man.
Ah,
Anyway, this
Look
is.
out now.
Ooh, yeah, right. It goes downhill quickly. I think Steven was saying something about writing songs about the end of relationships. And I've written a couple of those, and it reminded me of this song. And I think this will sound nice on this guitar. So, and I know Bill likes this because it ends in a weird sort of way. walnut, chestnut, heathered hills, laughing in the rain. Sometimes it feels so strange that this is memory. Holding on to the telephone line, feeling tired and confused. There's nothing left to do. We've been lovers for too long to just be happy friends. My best friend is gone. She's gone. So good night, my blue-eyed friend. Good night, my darling one. Have dreams of perfect love that you will find someday. No, I will be okay. There is no reason to cry. Just something in my eye. Too many things have gone too wrong to try and start over again. My best friend is gone, 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 gone. Walnut, chestnut, heathered hills, laughing in the rain. Sometimes it feels so strange. There, with Bill's Rogers.
Yep. So strange.
All right. And now, the man with a plan. I don't know. Keith.
A man, a plan, a canal, Panama.
Yes.
Well, I gave my all to climbing up the ladder to success. Got knocked down at every rung, it just weren't my time, I guess. I tried to slay the giants, but they slew me, I confess. I chucked it all and went my own way. Well, you may say I'm aimless, but I say that's a plus. 'Cause when you're going nowhere, well, you're always on the right bus. And if you're thinking to yourself that I'm cantankerous, you just need to walk a mile in my blues. Well, I gave my all to love with a girl that I once knew. She told me I had no idea what I was supposed to do. She laughed and ran away, well, she left me feeling blue. I chucked it all and went my own way. Well, you may say I'm aimless, but I say that's a plus. 'Cause when you're going nowhere, you're always on the right bus. And if you're thinking to yourself that I'm cantankerous, you need to walk a mile in my blues. Well, I gave my all to others. Yeah, I tried to be a saint. I spent my days serving one and all without complaint. I tried to satisfy 'em, but I worked till I would faint. I chucked it all and went my own way. Well, you may say I'm aimless, but I say that's a plus. 'Cause when you're going nowhere, well, you're always on the right bus. And if you're thinking to yourself that I'm cantankerous, you just need to walk a mile in my blues. You just need to walk a mile in my blues.
That's clever wordplay.
Well, thank you.
Okay. I see Ace Pounder is checking out. Anyway, it's time for Jenny.
I can't stomp. My neighbors will hear me. These walls are thin. Don't want no one to fear me. I can't stomp. And I have reason to. Not gonna keep it all in. To myself, I'll be true. There's something about a boot. When it hits the floor, you let the old vibes out. It feels good in your core, but I can't stomp. And I have reason to. Not gonna keep it all in. To myself, I'm not true. Guess I'll go outside. March on stiff concrete, but it ain't quite the same. Like wood under my feet, but I can't stomp. And I have reason to. Not gonna keep it all in. To myself, I'm not true. Giddy up, stirrups, boots up, diamond dust, I can't stomp. And I have reason to. Not gonna keep it all in. Tell myself I'm not true. I can't stomp. Don't want to sit here and stew. I can't stomp. Guess I'll just drink a few. Guess I'll just drink a few.
FYI, Jenny, that was in the key of A.
Hey, thank you.
I didn't check. Maybe I ought to have found that one to be in the key of F as well.
Well, by my careful calculation, well, let's see. Well, Steve, I guess you're out for the night. Done. Is Steve still with us? But anyway, by my careful calculation, it's 8:53. What do you suggest we do here? That's not enough time for a complete round. I wonder if Harry wants to do one real quick.
I don't know.
No, go ahead.
No, no.
Well, I tried. Or we could.
Well, let's do one verse and chorus songs. How's that? Or something like that.
Okay.
No? Yes.
And
And then you can
maybe I'll write a song about a gourd.
And then you can enter your, and you can enter your 1 minute song. I mean,
Like 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll skip. So, Bill, do you have a verse?
No.
and
You go
chorus?
ahead and do one. We can all do one, I think.
Oh, okay. You want one verse? Well,
Everybody do a short one.
let's see. Let me see what I got here. Okay. I love this little guitar. It's kind of fun to play with, but the small frets kind of trip me up sometimes if I'm not real careful. So I grabbed my 12 string. Let's try this. Let's do a verse of this song. Let's see. Oh, I gotta put that over here. Let's see. Everybody's talking about the situation. Breaking news getting everyone's attention. Even heads are popping up out of the sand. Now they're experts taking a stand. They got no complications with their information. Well, a harder look would be too much work, but I guess if it feels good, that's good enough. They see no complications. So there's one verse and one chorus of no complications.
All right, Bill, quickly.
Okay. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, 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 ooh, ah ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh
It's going to be all right, Bill.
For a minute, I thought we were going to be stuck back in the 50s.
It's pretty easy to, yeah, it's kind of an old progression.
Did you ever see the company of two men in blue coming towards you when you're smoking a joint? You stop and point and stare. And they come in the yard with the St. Bernard, look around a while as you sit there and smile. Realize they're categorizing the cannabis growing there. And then you slowly stand and you turn to walk toward the door. You think you should run, but don't jump the gun. Try not to leave in a roar.
Moving right along.
Right. It's over to me now. I did this one last week. I try not to do the same song 2 weeks in a row, but this is my shortest song. It's what I play for sound check. Oh, I had a Slovakian girlfriend. I had a check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Mix okay there?
That wins the internet tonight. All right, you're up.
Verse and a chorus, Jenny.
Come with me and be mine. Gonna pull up beside you. This ride's in white, a wedding carriage and luggage. You won't be alone. My message is clear and it's written in gold. I'll write an X in the sky. I won't toy with your heart. My chariot will come to foretell the part.
Okay. Let's see. Let me clear that message off the screen. Okay, it's time for. I got 1 minute left for one. one more song. Barbe says this tune can't be too long. Guess I better pick up the pace. For a blue-haired teen with a ukulele takes my place. Now I only got half a minute left to finish and persuade someone to hire me for a gig where I actually get paid. There's a girl up front and I want to impress her, but there's so little time and so much pressure, but it's too late now, 'cause look, here comes the hook. I think we're right on time. Yeah. Thank everybody for participating tonight. The Dallas Songwriters Weekly Zoom Open Mic Extraordinary. It's a pretty good Opry. Pretty good Zoom Opry, as Ace would